The poor delivery man only wanted money for a hospital bill, but the woman he met was not a scammer. She was the cold heiress no rich heir could control, and her grandmother had secretly posted a heavy reward for a child notice to force her to meet a man. At first he thought the ad was fake. It promised a fortune, then asked for a deposit. He almost walked away, but his sister's surgery needed $500,000, and he had no father, no house, and no car. Just then, the heiress's assistant invited him to a cafe. He arrived ready to expose a fraud, but the next second, the woman asked if he was healthy enough to give her a child. He was stunned. She did not want romance. She wanted a man who could become the father of her future child. He admitted he was poor, but he did not lie. To her surprise, he even asked if her family agreed. Only then did she realize he was different from the greedy rich sons around her. Before they could finish, an arrogant suitor appeared and claimed she was his woman. To escape him, the heiress hugged the poor man and called him her boyfriend. The suitor laughed and mocked his status, but when the poor man stood up for her, her eyes changed. For the first time, a man protected her without asking for anything first. The grandmother soon heard the news. Instead of being angry, she was excited. Her granddaughter, who had always rejected men, was finally curious about one. She investigated him and found he was honest, needed money only for his sister, and had just been dumped by his materialistic ex. That ex had once used his kindness. But when a richer man appeared, she threw his flowers away and said hard work would never make him worthy. He left with his pride broken. Soon after, the grandmother offered him a deal: marry the heiress, protect her, and the surgery money would be handled. He agreed because his family had no other way out. The heiress gave him the key to her apartment and warned that their marriage had to stay hidden. But trouble came faster than love. When he returned home, the village bully and the ex mocked him in front of everyone. They said he had no car, no house, no bride price, and no wife. They demanded a marriage certificate, then laughed that no rich woman would ever marry him. His family was humiliated, and the village watched the joke. At that moment, luxury cars drove in. Men in black carried expensive gifts, a rare luminous pearl, and stacks of bride price. Everyone froze. The bully insisted these gifts could not be for the poor man's family. The ex refused to believe it. But when the marriage certificate appeared, and the heiress's people called him the son-in-law, the village went silent. The man treated like trash had actually married the woman those rich heirs could only dream of. Everyone who laughed at him turned pale. Even his ex realized she had thrown away the one man who would rise higher than all of them. But after the public face slap, the marriage was still only a contract. He went back to delivering water, while the heiress returned to her company like nothing had happened. Her grandmother kept pushing them closer, but she still acted cold. Then one day, he accepted a delivery to room 1701. He carried the water upstairs, never knowing the customer behind the door was his hidden wife. Inside, the heiress had just stepped out of the shower. When the door suddenly opened, both of them froze, because their fake marriage was about to become dangerously real.